How's it going everyone? Obley here, and today I bring you another video, and I bring you a special guest. Welcome Tollers from PTA.
Yeah, what's up guys?
So since the last video, a lot has emerged about the teams entering this tournament. Now, as most of you are aware, there is actually more than just one team Colombia. Since discovering this, of course, I was desperate to know which Colombian team was which, and I wanted to make sure that they didn't surprise me with a Team Colombia C. There is, of course, another problem. I deleted the previous Shakira video. This is terribly sad news since I will not be able to get those hips in, but fear not. I have a plan. Without further delay, here is Colombia Team A. So here we are, the team that could have made it last year, but not quite. The team that forced me yet again to find another Shakira video. The team that has a guy called the president. I mean, seriously, what the fuck, do you literally
kill yourself
in every match or something? Ladies and gentlemen, last year's runners-up are back, and this year they hope to right their wrongs and win the World Cup. So with all that being said, what can we say about this year's lineup?
Colombia A's roster is pretty good with Depressive, Caldense, Smasher Homero and Happiness. The rest of the guys pretty much hold with them as well.
Yes, this is Colombia B. Plenty of depth in the field, but apparently not as good as A. If I had to guess what the Colombian rant was on about in the World Cup group comment section, then my best guess would be A versus B. Despite the piss poor work that the translator made of these arguments, I think it's safe to say that these two are best kept apart. Like siblings who hate each other, these teams like to fight. Right, so Colombia B, I've covered them before in the previous video, but since I've got you here now, is there anyone here that looks familiar to you?
Not really. Maybe only T-Rios, but I guess the rest of the squad is pretty new here.
Yeah, you see, this is the thing. I mean, a lot of the Colombia A team, they're pretty recognisable names. And, well, I think we could be pretty safe in hedging our bets here that Colombia A may go further than Colombia B. But saying that, we could be surprised. I mean, some of these players could throw surprises into the group stages. And who knows, maybe they'll end up in the last 16.
Yeah, of course, you never know before, because like maybe these players are known in the US server and I'm from the EU, so let's just surprise us.
Indeed. So now that we've got our facts sorted on Colombia, it's time we moved on and looked at last year's winners. Mexico A, the current champions. The people who slayed Colombia A to take the trophy. The Los Hombres of Deadzone. The team who have a player called Wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
After their success, the pressure is now on for Mexico, who must show their worth against the world yet again. What do we know about Team Mexico A?
Yeah, we know that they have some pretty strong players like Stoner, Corona, Noisy and Zapdiel from really strong clans like KYA and Intel.
Do you think maybe this team's a bit weaker than the team the year before, or is it still just as strong?
I think it's just as strong right now, but like they just have to practice to get on the level of last year. They have some really strong players, and if they could like play the rest, they could take this trophy again.
Following on from Mexico A, Mexico B also looks pretty formidable. Now, this is a lot different from the team lineup to Colombia B. Mexico B actually has a few familiar faces and they aren't that weak at all. What do you have to say about this, Tollers?
Well, I guess they have Crepista, actually their parallel shots.
Crepista's a strong guy, he's going to be a pretty central player in their lineup.
Yeah, Bull as well from KYA.
That's true, so they've got at least two strong players there. I think Holy Wars as well, he could certainly do something.
Yeah, KO is certainly a pretty strong clan as well.
But look at the rest of them. I mean, half of the team seem to be clanless, so we just don't know how effective.
You guys seem to be clanless here.
Yeah, so I don't know how effective those guys are going to be, but saying that, of course, Crepista at this present moment in time, he is clanless himself, so we could have a few surprises in.
Yeah, sure. I guess this team's gonna make it far as well.
Back we go into South America, and we have Brazil, the land dominated by the Portuguese language, football and savage UFC fans. Brazil haven't quite made their mark in the previous Shadowgun Deadzone World Cups, but that may change this time round.
Alright, so heading over to Brazil B, we have players like Rafael Cardoso, Extrember, Osama bin Laden, Kirk, etc. And these guys are all in the clan. And it seems like that the King's clan is actually pretty well known in Brazil and maybe the US server, but I don't really know any of these guys, so it's hard to tell whether they're gonna finish up top or they just gonna fail. Maybe it's an underdog, like when you see Colombia A against them, they probably are the underdog, but let's just surprise us and see how these guys finish in the end.
Moving over the Atlantic and into the Mediterranean, we have Italy. The Italian players have thrown quite a few surprises over the years, but now as a team they must pull together the Azzurri and form a formidable side in this World Cup. These are very familiar to us. Leading them out of course is Skills, Midnight, Triple H, Deadban, No Mercy, Spartacus. I could easily say that is their starting six.
Yeah, I would say that as well, because like these guys are like the ones that impress me the most, to be honest.
Now, they of course, with Midnight's a brilliant sniper. Deadban 2, they got two very good snipers there. And then No Mercy, well, he has really surprised us all with his amazing deathmatch results and the videos he posts on them. Now, he could probably do very well in zone control as well, couldn't he?
Yeah, he does not do that well in deathmatch, but he's a fucking sync beast. I played syncs with him and he like always finishes in the top 3. And I guess he will be a game changer, of course, for Italy.
Now in their reserves, of course, I can recognise a kitty there of XYZ. I did play against him a few days ago. He could be something good, but I don't know. He's obviously someone on the bench at the moment.
Yeah, I didn't really play much with him, so I can't judge him right now. But I guess if they take him in the squad, I guess he's not too bad. Indeed.
Now, two surprises here. First of all, to me, is Jaresh. I didn't know that Jaresh was going to be signed up by Italy. The same goes for Jeremy. I mean, these two players, two very good players, I might add. Do you think they could be a good players to resort to if Italy needs them?
Yeah, but I don't think they're gonna make it the main 6. I think if one of the main 6 players, or maybe 2, leave, they both like get in the first. Jeremy and Jaresh could very well be a game changer as well.
Finally, for today's show, we look at Toller's team, Germany. As well as awesome Oktoberfests where beer runs freely and the women are pretty, the German players are known for their individual skill and domination of both zone control and deathmatch. However, will this translate into victories and progress in the World Cup? You're at the top of the list here. You got Challenger, Jaeger, Bloody, Inder, Hell, Gamel Gamer, Nameless. I haven't heard of Nameless, and I haven't heard of Caramel Flavor before, but I have heard of Ibuprofen. What can you tell me about your team this year?
Yeah, my team's gonna be pretty strong set this year, especially like the first 6 guys with me, Challenger, Jaeger, Bloody, Inder, and Hell. Maybe Inder instead of Gamel Gamer, but I guess we're gonna at least get to the next server this year, and that's like our big goal this year.
Fair enough. Really, that's the key challenge at the moment, is trying to get out to those individual server group stages in a sense, and I think Germany should be well prepared to get through that round, shouldn't they?
Yeah, I hope so. At least this year. We failed last 2 years, man. First year we were like all busy and we had to like use almost a pickup squad, and second year we messed up a lot. So this year is gonna be a better year, I guess, and let's see.
And on that note, it's time to end the video. I'd like to thank Toller's PTA for being here.
Yeah, it was really a favor for me to be here with you.
Well, it's been great having insight from you. I mean, all the best in the tournaments, and yes, hopefully Germany will get far.
Thanks, bro. Hopefully UK will get far as well.
Let's hope so. Anyway guys, thank you very much. If you did like this video, please smash that like button, please subscribe, and hopefully we'll have another video for you next week. Take care.